McSpinnerson, we have a new opponent for the first time in a long time. I'm excited to see how this man can run the gauntlet. We are doing Bruno Fernandes, star performer they called it, but it's basically a Nations League player. He has 4 playstyle pluses. He looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to try him out. If you guys need some ultimate team coins, maybe you want to go buy some of these orange cards, you want to do some of the SBCs, etc., go check out fifacoin.com. Their link is down below. Use code CAPGUN to get the most money off of your orders. And welcome to the series. Rocco, how are you doing, mate?
I'm very well, sir. How are you?
I'm pretty good, you know. I'm pretty good. You know what? I've been looking for some new opponents on Wheelie McSpinnerson. I was speaking to Brad last week. And he was like, you got to get Rocco on. He's a good lad. He's the one that you need. And so I hit you up and you were like, yeah, I'm down.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got scammed by Curbs on a wheel the other day, so I mean, I won't spoil it. You know, you can go check it out. So, and then I thought, you know what, I need to win something. So, and when he mentioned your name, I thought, well, and then I realised it was based off my football knowledge, and I thought, well, I'm not going to win this either. So, to be honest with you, I'm looking for something else. So, that's potentially I'm going to win.
To be fair, I first became aware of you because you just infiltrated my TikTok feed on like, you just literally, you're everywhere. I was like, Rocco, I know that name. Yep. Okay. Yep. No, I know his content because I've seen him a million times whilst I've been doom scrolling for hours and hours and hours. I'm starting to get all of my FIFA knowledge from you. So that's worrying because I'm coming up against you in today's Wheelie McSpinnerson. Obviously, you've watched a couple of them. You know how they work. I will guide you through. I'll be kind. I won't be an absolute doucher. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like, what sort of level are we talking about? Yeah, like, are you a foot champs hardened bachelor, or are you like a casual? What are we saying?
You want the truth, or do you want me to lie to you?
Oh my god, he's just sweating, eh? Well, with Curbs beat. Well, the thing is, okay, here's the thing. Like, Curbs, I can't beat. I've beaten him maybe like 10 times out of about 50 this year. Like, he genuinely smashes me every time. But you've lost to him, so that either puts you just below him, or he's got lucky, or you're at my level. So that it's like Schrodinger's cat. We don't know. Cat could be dead. The cat could be alive. Who knows? Who knows? This
I'll leave it. I mean,
okay.
I have 2 sides, right? But the problem is my current, like, usually when I'm recording like this, I don't really, like, my head's not in the mono, you know. But I have hit like a few 15-0s this year.
We're fucked. Okay, cool. Right, okay, well, we're in a lot of trouble, but maybe I can manage to level the playing field by guessing a lot of your players and making your life hell. Let's get your first ever spin of the wheel underway, and let's see if you have what it takes to succeed in Wheelie McSpinnerson. Right, so first one, linking off Bruno Fernandes in your...
Make it
We've got
easy.
formations, by the way, guys. We know the formations. Rocco's using a 4-2-4. I'm using a 4-2-3-1. You need a cup winner. So you either need a Portuguese domestic cup winner. So that'd be like the equivalent of winning the FA Cup, not the Carabao Cup. So they either need to be Portuguese, they need to play with Bruno now, or they have played with Bruno in the past. So teammate, ex-teammate, or a Portuguese player that's won a cup. Okay? I'm going to write someone down.
Right, so they have to be a current or past teammate of Bruno.
Or Portuguese.
Okay. I'm trying to think of someone that's got a little
something about him.
Well, a little shapeshifter card. And right, so I think I've got this right. Okay, I'm going to go in with, right?
Yeah.
Now I hope I get this. João Cancelo.
Okay, yeah. No, he'll have definitely won.
Because he would have won it at Man City, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's been at some of the most elite teams for the last...
Is it any domestic cup? So it could be for like in their league. Oh, okay. So yeah, definitely. So I'm going to take João Cancelo.
Yeah, that's a good start, mate. Does he have one of these cards, or is he just a team of the season?
He's got various cards.
Not one of these cards, though. Not one of these.
No, not one of these ones. He didn't play. No.
Okay. Well, you're off to a good start because you can have it. I wrote down Ruben Diaz. He has
I was close to going with Jota actually, but then we discussed him, so I thought better not.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is it's not as safe a pick as you might have thought, because he didn't have a cup at Benfica. He didn't have one at Juventus. He didn't get one while he was at Bayern Munich. I'm guessing he didn't get one while he was at Barcelona. there isn't any honours for him this season at is it Al Hilal, but he did get one at Man City. He got it in 22-23, so he's only got one.
Wow, so I got away with it with one.
One, yeah, no, not a set. I would have been like, that's a dead cert, but yeah, this is why we have to check these things, because sometimes it
And
can
can I swap his position as I go along, for example? I can,
you can swap it. Yeah, he can move around if you need him to. So,
all right, great. Okay, thanks.
Right, my friend, have got same card type, so I need another one of these orange beasties to go into my team.
Okay.
I'm a little bit nervous about it, I won't lie.
I don't. Oh, okay.
Write something down. Write one down, and then I'll tell you who I want.
I think that's how you spell it. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna go Ruben Neves.
Ah, you went. To be honest with you, I went with that Inacio. You know, the centre back.
Oh yeah, he looks really good. I don't know why he's so expensive, but he does look very good.
To be honest with you, that's actually a horrible choice for you, because there's not that, like, a lot of them are like 3 mil. So
yeah, I know.
You only had a choice of about like 6 cards, really.
I was scrambling.
Okay.
I was like, which one am I taking? Which one am I taking? But I've now found myself in the Saudi League, just like you, my favourite TikToker.
Yeah, I thought, why are we in the Saudi League?
Right, you, my friend. Oh my goodness me, this is interesting, right? Okay, so we're on Cancelo.
Yeah.
Al Hilal, I believe. Is this Al Hilal? Yeah. You need a perfect link, right? The way this works is you need to come up with a Portuguese player that's also played for Hilal, right? It can be anyone ever. It doesn't have to be. They don't have to be there now.
What do you mean anyone ever? Al Hilal only existed like for a year, didn't they?
No, you know what? They've existed. I was like on TikTok the other day. I'm getting fed this thing where it's like they show you all the transfers. I saw someone transfer from Arsenal there. I can't remember his name for the life of me. I think it began with a W. He transferred to Al Hilal in like 2002. So they've been around for a long time. So you just need any player that's ever played for them that's Portuguese. I've written someone down. If you get one that I haven't written down, yeah, you get to pick someone from anyone you want from Al Hilal, and they've got some decent players. So
yeah, but I mean, oh god.
I mean, it's funny because I'm like, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just the wheel just has a sick sense of humour, doesn't it?
I don't like wheels. I've changed my mind on all wheels. Oh, mate, I can't think for the life of me. Portuguese that's played for Al Hilal. I mean, I'm trying to think of it even. I mean, I know one.
Yeah.
But I know you've written him down.
That one is quite topical, I think.
Yeah, I mean, but I know you've written him down, so there's no point in saying that. Oh god. Do you know what? Like, I mean, I can't even go. I'm just gonna take a punt, right? And I know it's not, but I feel like it's my only chance is to take a punt on one of the Portuguese heroes or icons that for some reason went to Al Hilal.
Right, okay.
And I'm going to go Luis Figo, because I know he club hopped, didn't he?
He did a little bit towards the end.
I don't think he went to Al Hilal, but...
Obviously, I have Ruben Neves written down.
Yeah, I mean, there was no point.
Because I've literally just put him in the team. If I hadn't put him in the team and you got that, you probably would have gone for him and I would have got a bronze on you. I can't imagine Figo. Let me just check his wiki.
It was either Figo or Rui Costa, because I knew Ricardo Carvalho hadn't gone there. Eusebio didn't play there, but I mean, it was just a hope.
Yeah, Figo is not going to work for you there, sadly. He played for Sporting, Barca, Real and Inter. Who was the other one? You said Rui Costa. I think Rui Costa did actually. I think he was a bit more like all over the place. Oh, no. Well, he played for a team called FAF. Never heard of that. Where is that?
That's what I mean. A lot of them played for teams that no one's heard of.
Yeah. I mean,
so what happens if I get it wrong?
If you get it wrong, you now pick a player from Al Hilal, but they will be like a brick slot. So you will have to put them in, but they'll be bronze for the game. But you put them in for now, so we've got something to work with. So
I can put any Al Hilal player anywhere.
Yeah, I would usually most people would say like a left back or a position that's not particularly important for your team. Like you don't want to be taking Bunu, for example.
Yeah, because then I'd end up with no keeper.
Rocco's going to take KO Cesar, block it off, put him at right wing.
Yeah.
There we go. Some Brazilian Al Hilal fella. All right, okay. I'm going to spin the wheel for myself on Ruben Neves. And,
I hope you get the same thing.
World. No, I've got something different. I've got rest of the world, mate. So I need a player that plays outside of Europe and not for Brazil or Argentina, that plays with or has played with Ruben Neves. So a teammate or ex-teammate of Neves that plays outside of Europe and not for Brazil or Argentina. So I could take someone
outside of Europe.
Yeah.
Doesn't play for Brazil or Argentina.
Exactly, but is a teammate or ex-teammate of Ruben Neves. I go for someone who he played with at Wolves, or I could go for someone at Al Hilal now. Well, let me know when you got something written down, and I'll let you know who I want.
Yeah, okay. I've gone with it.
I'm going to go Tom Bakhti.
I thought you might double bluff me and go with Cancelo as well, so I went with that.
He's European though, isn't he? So it doesn't work.
Oh, well, I thought he just didn't. But
can't be in Europe, not Europe.
Oh, so it can't
not
be any European nation or Brazilian or Argentinian.
Yeah, not in Europe.
Oh, I just thought he couldn't play in Europe, as in play in like a European league.
No, because it could be one of his teammates. That's counterproductive.
That was stupid then, wasn't it?
We're getting there.
Oh, well.
We're
I wasn't going to get him anyway, let's be realistic.
No, this is true. Right, okay, going to spin for your Cesar.
And who did you take? Sorry, what was his name?
Tom Bakhti. He's a Saudi Arabian centre-back.
The Saudi Arabian centre-back, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one.
I know
right, okay. Yeah, right, we're on Cesar, okay? We've got European Cup winner. So this is Champions League, Europa League, or Conference League.
Okay.
And you need either a teammate, ex-teammate, or Brazilian player.
Have you written down that so I can talk?
Yeah, I have written down so you can talk.
See, like the really obvious, like the obvious choice, I think that it just springs to your mind is obviously Neymar, right? But I think that's just too obvious. But I have a really nice Neymar Evo card that I really want to use. But I just don't feel like it's the right play to bring in this.
You can take any Brazilian.
Yeah, I know. But this, and I want to move away from the Saudi league. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
I am going to take Eder Militao.
This is, I think, is a very smart move from you, to be honest. I think it's a very smart move. I can't imagine Militao doesn't have.
He must have one at Real Madrid.
He must have one at Real Madrid.
Yeah, he must have one.
He's been there for a while, hasn't he? So
yeah,
Champions League. Yeah, he's got two Champions Leagues. So yes, you can have it. And yes, I did have Neymar written down.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a nice Evo that can play like a lot of different positions as well, so it'd be really good for the wheel.
But not to be. Right, okay. I'm going to spin the wheel for myself on Tom Bakhti. This could be where it all goes a little bit wrong. I've landed on nation wheel. Okay, so I'm going to spin the wheel of letters.
Okay.
And I have to take a player from a country that begins with the letter D for dog. Let me have a little...
So it doesn't have to be related to your previous card, just any player.
No, it just has to be any player from a country that starts with this letter. Okay, have you got something written down?
Yeah, but my spelling's going to be the worst of me. I've spelled it wrong, but sorry.
You know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know what I've gone for.
All right, okay, so I'm thinking there's a couple of countries. There's like Denmark, I think is the most obvious. So I'm going to go really niche, and I'm going to go DR Congo, and I'm going to take Masuaku.
Okay. I went with the really obvious Denmark with Schmeichel. I thought, might try and get a keeper out of the way.
Yep.
And I thought it's probably best to block it off just in case.
Yep, it's not a bad shout. Okay, going to spin the wheel. Here we go. So, we've got a nation dot. So you have got Eder Militao in. You need a Brazilian that doesn't play in La Liga. So a Brazilian outside of La Liga. I mean, there's about a million different choices here, mate. So
yeah, there is, and it's just what
I would love to guess. I would love to guess your player.
Would you?
I would love to guess it. Non-La Liga Brazilian.
Okay. Are you written?
Yes.
The thing is, when you think about what you're going to say, you feel like in your head it's obvious, but then the other person's obviously sitting there with like a million Brazilians going through. Marquinhos.
You can have Marquinhos indeed. I wrote down Mateus Cunha.
Did you? I thought you might have wrote down keeper. I was going to go with Alisson, Ederson, someone like that, but...
Yeah. Always dangerous to go for the keepers when there's only a couple of options, but... Yeah, I didn't write that down.
I've got a nice red Marquinhos as well, actually.
Marquinhos going in, a red Marquinhos. Yeah, no, that does not bode well for the game, does it? Right, okay, I have got, sadly, Nation Dot. God, so I need... I knew this was going to happen. I need a DR Congo player that doesn't play in the Turkish league. You got someone written down?
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he is that nationality, but...
Okay. Well, I only know one, so... Banza.
Oh, it's Banza DR Congo.
I think so.
I wrote in Panzu.
Really
who does that in Panzu? What nationality is that in Panzu?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is, mate. What league does he play in?
I don't know. Let me check.
Merpanzu.
Panzu is...
Oh, he is DR Congo. Yeah, nice guess.
Oh, mate, what a ball knowledge for me. Why didn't you pick him Panzu?
Well, I didn't even know who he was, but I'm gonna have a problem. The thing is, now that we've both looked, I'm gonna have a problem if I get Nation Dot again, because I'm not gonna have someone to go for. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You'll be going in Panzu.
Spinning the wheel for you on Marquinhos, mate, and you have got a cup winner. So you need a teammate, ex-teammate, or a Brazilian that has won effectively the equivalent of the FA Cup. So Copa del Rey. Whatever the I think it's the Polka Cup or whatever it is for the Bundesliga. Okay, I've written a player down. Who would you like?
Kylian Mbappe.
Fucking, I knew you'd go in, you little sweat. You're talking about foot champs and that. I've written him down. No, you cannot have Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, you're joking? Did you actually?
I've written him down, yeah. I'm just like, you stink of...
I've got his first owner team of the season as well.
Yeah, there you go. You stink of foot champ sweat. And no, you cannot have Kylian Mbappe. Pop him in. Where do you want to put him? Do you want to put him at left wing or do you want to put him at striker to block?
Oh, boring. Tommy's so boring, mate. I thought, at least let me run riot with Mbappe.
I mean, I think after you said you went 15-0, I really needed this, okay? I need you to have no attackers at all. And so far, we're doing quite well because we've got two out of two.
So far, I've got none. All right, fine. Boring.
Where do you want him? Are you going to put him left wing or striker?
I'll put him striker.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, okay, got to spin for myself on Banza here. And I've got...
Nation Dot and Panzu.
Oh, Christ on a bike. I've got Rest of the World. So he plays for Trabzonspor. So I need a teammate or ex-teammate of Banza that is... Oh, God, is from like...
A nation outside of Europe.
Yeah, a nation outside of Europe and not Brazilian or Argentinian. I don't even know. Like, I've been pitched. I know I took Masuaku because, make it interesting. Now I've got Banza. I've got Trabzonspor. Like now I'm in real trouble.
To be honest with you, I think I'd rather the block than what you're having to do. I mean, Banza's no better than a normal gold card. So.
No, but he's got team of the season. Come on now, come on. He's got aerial plus. He's got power shot. He's got.
I mean, I don't know.
Technical dribbling.
I don't know anyone to write down
respect
here.
on it.
Who did Banza play for before?
I don't know. That's a part of the problem. I don't really know. I have a nasty feeling that you... Wait, hang on a sec. I'm not even allowed Banza. He plays... I thought that he was in... Oh, no. To be honest, I've not got a striker anyway, mate, because I've just realised that this Trabzonspor is the same league as Besiktas. I thought Banza was still in League... I thought he was in Liga NOS. I thought he was Liga NOS, because that's where he was before.
So, can I have Mbappe?
No, you can't have Mbappe, but I can't have Banza either, and I still need to think of a player that he's played with.
So we're still doing the same thing?
Yeah, we're still doing the same thing. Like, I'm trying to think of Liga NOS teams that he might have played for. I've got a feeling that he played for a really, really niche Liga NOS team. It's either that or he played for Benfica or Porto, but I think it might be the one that I just don't know anything about. I feel like he was French like a game ago. and I had like a card of his, and it was actually half decent.
Who, Banzer?
Yeah,
I don't think Banzer was ever French.
I think he was.
Was he?
I think so. He's like, is he 6'4" or something? Is he really tall?
I don't think so. He's not that tall.
6'2". He's 6'2".
Is he?
Oh, I'm trying to think of anyone that he might have played with. Like, all I can think is Kim Min Jae, because he played for Fenerbahce, didn't he? But he was only there a season. It's not like they're going to.
I was going to say, do you want to go down the Korean route, dear? Like,
I don't mind. I don't mind as long as I can get myself out of whatever it is. As long as I can actually think of a player, but I can't think of any players. And I don't want to be stuck on Trabzonspor for another round either. Sugar. Just trying to think of anyone in that league. I'm trying to think of anyone in. I'm gonna go. Oh, this is a bit of a rogue one. I'll go Cortez. Do you remember him? He's the Uruguayan player.
Played for Sporting Lisbon, centre back.
Was it? Oh, it was Sporting Lisbon. Oh no, that's not a good start. So he didn't play for the right team, as I was thinking anyway. So he was at Sporting. So where did Banzer play? Let's have a quick look at Banzer. Banzer, Trabzonspor. Simon Banzer. Almost saying he was French before. He played for Braga. Yeah, I was never going to get that. And then he played for. He's actually quite old. He played for Lens back in 2014.
The worst part about this whole thing is, I've completely lost track of your team.
I mean, I don't think you need to keep much.
I've completely lost track. I mean, I wrote down a player, and I don't even know if he. I think he just played. I wrote down Neres because I know he'd played that thingy. Yeah, the Brazilian.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if he can play Cam. You don't have any wingers, do you?
I don't know. He does play Cam, but he is Brazilian, so there's all kinds of. I mean, this is an absolute bloodbath right now of what's going on. Why?
Yeah.
God. So he definitely is the guy I was thinking of. He's definitely the French player that played in the Portuguese league. Unfortunately, I don't think that Cortez is even in the game anymore. He plays for Nacional. If he does, it's even worse news for me. He's going to be bronze. Oh, he does play. He's still in the game. And he plays in the Oh my God, he's in Libertadores. He's going to be bronze. So is my striker. And now I'm in the Libertadores League. So things are not looking good.
Good thing for you, I don't know anyone in the Libertadores League.
I need to get out of these leagues and start building a team that actually works. Right, I'm going to spin my mate. I'm going to spin for you on Kylian Mbappe to see what you've got. And you've got a league dot. Nice and easy, okay? You just have to have any player that plays in La Liga that is not French and is not from Real Madrid. So not Real Madrid, not French. I'm gonna write that down.
Right, I'm gonna go. Are you done?
I am, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Kabassi. I think it is the centre back, Barcelona.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so Eder Militao's gone out to left back, has he? Interesting.
Wait,
okay.
Kabassi?
Kabassi, yeah, you'll find him. He's got team of the season, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've got him. I'll go that way.
How do I spell that? Lord above, this is quite a thing. All right. Should we get underway? We'll do another one. We're going to spin here. On Cortez, please just get me out of this league, I beg. Nation Wheel, get to Nation Wheel. Rival of Nacional.
Who's their rival?
Well, I got to take a player who plays for one of their top 3 rivals, according to ChatGPT. So that is.
Do you want to record?
You want to start again? Oh my God. Okay, right. The worst thing is I need a player that actually fits my bloody team as well. All right, have you got someone written down?
Oh, no.
Are you going to write someone down? Maybe that should be what I'm asking.
Probably. I don't know anyone that plays there. Do you know what? I think he actually plays there because I think he got a card, and I think he's about 90.
I mean, if I've gone about to say the same one that you've said, I'm gonna be so fuming.
Okay,
I think I know one, and that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna go Lanzini, another guy that played for West Ham.
The guy that played for West Ham.
Yeah.
Is he? Oh, I went with Roque Santa Cruz.
Yeah, I would have taken. I did think of him, but I can't take him because I've got a striker. Already.
Oh, you got Banzer in there and it blocked off. I didn't know if Roque Santa Cruz maybe had like a left back position.
Right. Nacional. Top 3 rivals of Nacional FC. What league is this? Is this the Argentinian league?
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Oh, okay. They're actually a Uruguayan club. Right, okay, that's a good start. What? Let me go get his Nacional. Uruguayan. They're a Uruguayan. Oh my god, does this even work? Nacional, Uruguayan, and River Plate.
Oh, River Plate would have been a good shout.
Yeah, it would have been, but I didn't go for it, did I? Lanzini. So much mud here. I don't think he plays for any of them. He plays for River Plate!
No, he doesn't. Does he actually? To be fair,
get in. Oh, I don't have a special card. Good. Can you buy that card? No, you cannot. So there you go. Right. Well, it looks like I'm using gold non-red Lanzini, but at least he's a gold.
What, did he have a special card?
He does, but it's one of those ones that you got out of, you know, the player pick ones where you got 2 out of the 4.
Okay.
So, yeah, no. At least at least he's a player. At least he's a player, you know.
I mean, at least he exists. I wonder if I have that Lanzini.
I mean, doesn't help me even if you do.
No, I know, but I'm just kind of curious.
Where's he gone there? Oh, that's not.
I know. I've got his gold card though. First owner.
Wow, very nice.
Tradable as well. Do you want me to list him for you?
No, that's okay. There's plenty of them on the market for me. Right, okay. I'm going to spin the wheel for you. This is an absolute bloodbath, this one. Wheel, be kind to me, please. Right, you've got not too bad a one. European Cup winner. So again, it's the Champions League, Europa League, or Conference League. You need someone who plays with Kubrasi now, has played with Kubrasi in the past, or is Spanish. All right. Have you got someone? Who do you want? I've got someone written down, so.
I feel like now you've got it written down. No, I can't do that. I'm going to go confuse you completely. I'm going to go Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba. Interesting. Just get yourself out of that tricky league and go and put yourself in a different tricky league. Okay, you can have Jordi Alba. He's obviously got it, so that's fine. Wait, hang on a sec. How on earth is where is your Eder Militao? Is he playing CD? He must be playing CDM or something. Or centre mid, or goalkeeper. I don't even know.
I'm going to 4-2-4,
right, Jordi Alba.
mate.
Or maybe Jordi Alba playing left wing. I don't know. Right, whatever. I don't know what's going on with your team. I've written all the players down, but I don't know where they're playing. Because you've now got 5 defenders. So I don't know how that works, but it obviously works somehow. Yeah, you can have Jordi Alba. I wrote down David De Gea, thinking that you might go and get yourself a goalkeeper.
Oh, see, wait, I was gonna go to Stegen, and I wish I had.
Yeah, no, you've got Jordi Alba to work off for the next round. Right, not as bad as me though, because I've got Lanzini. So please get me off of this. Get there. Nation dot. Here we go. Right, I need an Argentinian that is not in the Libertadores.
Oh, how will you cope?
I mean, I think that it's needed at this point because my team is absolute garbage. So what am I gonna go? Have you got someone written down?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go for Romero.
Yeah, do you know what? Right, I thought you'd go more like niche with keeper. I thought this would be the keeper round. Yeah, and I wrote down Emi Martinez. Yeah, it was either hit like. I was trying to think of other Argentinian goalkeepers, and I couldn't think of any quickly enough, so I just went with Emi.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, at least I've got a really good centre back in there. Okay. I'm going to spin the wheel for you, my friend. Here we go. And we are spinning on Jordi Alba. And you've got, here we go, a league dot. So you need a player from the MLS that's not Spanish and not from Inter Miami. Written someone down.
So I'm stuck between two, right? Okay. And both of them change my life. Like, they make this team perfect, right? But
makes the team perfect, right? He's got two bronzes in there at the moment, but this
no, it does. It just makes it perfect. And one of them, I'm not actually 100% sure on who he even plays for. Right? So that is a little issue. I'm going with Guzan.
Oh yes!
I've
written Brad down. Come on!
I hate you so much.
I know, I'm the most annoying person. Oh, yes, that is
I can't believe you didn't go with one of my strikers, man. Like, how have you not thought I'm going to put an... To be fair, I did think, to begin with, I was going to go, like, I wanted Suarez, and then I realised he actually plays for Miami, doesn't he?
Yeah, he plays for Miami. That's the thing with that. You don't have that many options for the really good players. Right, okay, so I have got Romero, and I have got Cup winner. So I need a player that has won, like, effectively the domestic cup. So, like, the equivalent of the FA Cup for whatever league it is. And they need to be either a teammate, ex-teammate, or an Argentinian player.
I've written down.
Okay. I need to bolster up my attack. I'm going to Bala.
No, you're not! What that was? Oh, yes!
Alright, fair. That's good. Oh, why don't I should have just gone to the MLS and gone Messi, shouldn't I?
Well, that was obviously where I was thinking.
Damn.
Oh, nice. I'm
happy. Fair play. Good guess. All right. Okay. Got to spin the wheel. There's a lot of bronzes coming up in this game. I think we're actually even at the moment with 3 bronzes.
But I'm on 3 bronzes.
You've got league dot again. So you need a player that is from the MLS that is not from, I think it's Atlanta, is it? That he plays for, Guzan, and not Americans. So you need a player that fits your formation that's neither of those things, but plays in the MLS. So
okay.
It's an interesting game that we're playing here, isn't it?
Oh, no, this is so bad.
Okay, I've written someone down.
I have a big issue because the guy I'm going to say, I'm really worried he plays for Atlanta, but I can't remember.
Okay.
But I'm just going to go with it anyway. I think.
Okay.
Benteke.
Benteke, yeah, that's good. He doesn't play for Atlanta.
No, he doesn't. He plays DC. Can I have him, yeah?
United. Yes, you can have him. I wrote down
Did you write down Suarez? Oh, did you write down Messi?
I wrote down Messi. Yeah. Okay. Down Messi. All right, okay. So I'm on Dybala here.
I mean, I think I've got your positions left, but I don't know.
League and nation dot. I need an Argentinian from Serie A that plays one of my final 2 positions. Oh my god, this just gets so bad. I need a Serie A Argentinian player that fits in my team, alright?
Yeah.
That's my next pick. And they can't play for Roma either. Just to make it a little bit more difficult. Why did I take Masuaku? Why did I just not take, like, Harder or something? Or someone just easy, someone from Denmark, and not put myself in this situation? My team is absolute garbage, man. So bad.
I can't. It has to be that position, but...
Well, I've got 2 positions left, so...
Yeah, I know, but one of them I don't think there's a player. Don't think. Might be wrong. There probably is one, but there's not one I can think of. Yeah, I got something written down, mate. Yeah.
I'm going to go... I think his name is Musso. He's a goalkeeper. Whether he still plays in Serie A or not, I don't know. Juan Musso.
You already got a goalkeeper.
I don't have a goalie.
You took Romero.
As in, like, Romero from Spurs.
My whole previous guess was based off, I thought you'd taken the goalkeeper, Romero.
No, I
Who
took
played for
Musso.
Marseille, though?
That's Wheelie.
Wait,
Not
there is a
Romero.
goalie called Romero, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the old Man United goalkeeper. He don't play no more. I don't think. Either that or he's not in the game.
Sergio Romero. Yeah, he is. But he's in the Argentinian league. That's what I thought you took.
No, I took Romero from Spurs.
Obviously, like, because obviously you got Argentinian, right? And I thought you've taken. That's why I said, I went with Emi Martinez. I thought you'd taken Romero, the goalkeeper, but then you'd have put yourself back in the.
I know. I mean, well, at least you got Dybala off the back of Romero, the wrong Romero. So at least that's pretty impressive in itself. But it does mean that I get to keep my goalkeeper Musso, who is rubbish, but at least he is gold. Right. This might be one of the worst teams I've ever built in this series. Spinning for you now on your final position in your squad on Benteke, and you've got ex-teammate, so you need someone who has played with Benteke in the past for your final position. So I'm pretty sure I know the position that you've got.
Do you?
But thinking about, yeah, I think so. Thinking about a player that would work with that.
So is that like he has to play club level or internationally?
No, just club.
Just club.
Yeah. So it could be someone who played for DC United that's left already, or it could be someone that he played with at a former club. They don't have to be in that former club anymore. So you could have, like, obviously he played for Aston Villa, didn't he? Benteke. So you could have an old Aston Villa player. I've got someone written down.
Yeah.
This has been a bloodbath. The wheel is, for a first time, this has probably been one of the hardest set.
Yeah, I think you've had it tougher, but it's still, like, for a first time playing this game where you're still trying to get to grips with it, it's been quite difficult. Mate, honestly, I've only got one person that's coming into my head, and the problem is, well, like, I've got can't think of it.
You can speak. I've got a player written down, so you can.
Well, the thing is, I can't remember how long ago Benteke played at Aston Villa, because it's like.
Me neither.
I don't know. I really don't know where he must have been somewhere in between as well. No. Like.
Yeah.
Obviously, but. And then I'm thinking like Tielemans, but I feel like you've got Tielemans written down. I can't even remember where Benteke went after he left Aston Villa. That's how, like, my head's just gone, like, to the moon. And I'm sure you've got Tielemans written down. I think I'm just going to go Tielemans, who I think you've got written down anyway. And I don't even know if he played with him.
You know what? I remember him being at Aston Villa. He then did a season at Liverpool, but he was at Crystal Palace for 6 years. I honestly cannot remember that at all.
I remember
and then he moved to DC
Palace.
United in 22. So you need Tielemans to have been at Villa
8 years ago.
8 years ago, which I don't think he was, because he was at Leicester, wasn't he?
Yeah, he would have been at Leicester 100% then. I didn't realise he played. What?
Yeah, no. He was at Aston Villa 2023. I put Ross Barkley. Even he doesn't work.
Mate, honestly, even if I'd have known he'd have played for Palace, I'm still sitting there like, with my head like going like, who the hell plays centre mid for Palace like 5 years ago?
The only person that I know plays for Palace is Wharton, I think his name is.
But I don't even know. Yeah, what, the fella that just got the card for the final? But I don't even know if it was he there. Yeah. It would have been 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. I would imagine. I think he's the kind of guy. I don't really know. I need to have a look.
My head was gone there. I can't lie to you. Like, I just at the end it was just McGinn. Would McGinn have worked?
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, probably. He's been around.
That probably would have worked. But then again, he's not got a good card anyway, so I might as well just add an extra bronze on.
Wharton wouldn't have worked either, because he only moved to Palace in 24. Yeah, no, that was a hard one. All right, well, chuck yourself.
I'll put Tielemans in there anyway. Yeah.
Tielemans in, yep, and you can work off him for the final rounds. But that's another bronze, so you've got 4 at the moment. You have a chance to get one back. I also have 3 bronzes, so I'm going to spin the wheel. Hopefully, this wheel does not screw me here.
I don't know what your last position is, unfortunately. I'm stuck between two. It's one of two.
Yeah, no, I've got a cup winner. So I need like someone who's a teammate or ex-teammate of Musso that plays my final position that has won a cup. Now, I don't know anything about Musso's past. I won't lie.
My head's so fried. I can't lie. My head is so fried.
Yeah, I'm a little bit the same.
Like everything that's come into my mind is just disappearing. I don't even know if this guy still plays. Okay, I've written someone.
All right. Well, the guy I know.
What position do you need first?
I need right back.
Oh, okay, it wasn't right. I've written that. I got it. Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure how to spell or say this guy's name. I think it's like Scalvini. He plays for Atalanta. I don't know if Atalanta won a cup, but he's the only person I know that would play right back.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any Argentinian right backs, by the way. None.
Oh,
other than
fudge
Zanetti.
me, he's a centre back. What?
Yeah, I could have told you he was a centre back.
What? Who's the guy I'm thinking of then? Does it even matter?
Oh, Palacios would have worked, by the way. You could have, if you needed. I wrote down Palacios.
Palacios?
Yeah, and he would have worked if it was a CDM that you were looking for, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't need a CDM. Oh, right, okay.
Is it Scalvini Italian, yeah?
Yeah, he is. He plays for the same club. I don't know if... I know Atlanta won, like, what was it? The conference or something, like, last year.
I don't know.
But, yeah, I'm not really... I know there's definitely a right back, but I don't know what his name is, so that's no help. Wow, this has been an absolute bloodbath.
Argentinian right back, I can't lie. Right,
we're going to spin for you, mate, on your Tielemans.
And what happens now?
You get to take a 12th man. So the 12th man... if you've got a bronze, you can literally take a bronze that fits into a player on this round that fits into your team, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say.
I got it. I think I got it.
Yeah, so you can take a good card that will replace one of the bronzes, or if you can't think of one, then you can
take someone for the bench.
Take someone for the bench and bring them on at half time. Right. So your final round on Tielemans is perfect link. So you need to think of a Belgian player that has played at any point for Aston Villa. And then if you get this right, you get to pick a player from Aston Villa to go into your squad. And they've got some good cards this year, so...
So it can be
any Belgium that has played...
No, but what I'm saying, I then get to pick any Aston Villa player.
Yes, yeah, if you get it right.
So this could be huge because I could pick a keeper. I could pick Emi Martinez.
You could pick Emi Martinez, which is very good.
Right, now what have you written down? Because obviously there's a few. Are you written down?
I've written something down, yeah.
Right, okay, so let's talk through. I think the person that instantly comes to mind that I think you'd have wrote down will be Romelu Lukaku, right? And whether because... As well, he's fresh in the mind because he's just got the shapeshifter card. Then you've got, I'm pretty sure Dendonka's still there. I'm pretty sure he's like that. I don't know if you'd have written him down, but you might have double bluffed it. Also, Benteke, right? Who I think is kind of like a bit of a double bluff because I don't know if you'd have wrote him down when he's already in the team. And then you've got... Was he Belgian? Nah, I think he was German. I'm going to double bluff it. I'm going to go Benteke.
Activated my trap card. No special card. No 12th man for you, mate, because I've written Benteke down.
No, why did you write down Lukaku?
Because Lukaku never played for him, bro.
Not played for Aston Villa?
No, never played for him. He played for
Jesus
Everton,
God,
United,
why did Lukaku pop into my head
West Brom. He played for West Brom.
Yeah, I know. Why has that popped into my head? Then Donker would have been the shout then.
Dendonka was the shout, yeah. Dendonka was the shout. That was the one I was trying to remember, but I couldn't. Right, spinning on Scalvini. Oh,
my head's gone.
My head's gone.
Yeah, my head's gone. I apologize.
Atalanta and Roma. I need a player that's played for both Atalanta and Roma. Ever. Any player that's ever played for both those teams.
I I just thought Lukaku played for Aston Villa. Can we cut?
I mean, yeah. Can we just call? Yeah, can we just call it? Can we just We'll just take all the difficult stuff off the wheel and refilm the whole thing. God damn it! I was hoping that I'd get a player here. I can choose anyone, so that anyone that works for this ever, and then I can choose a player from either of the teams to go into my squad. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I wish I knew like a really good like journeyman who's played in like every Serie A team over the years. There are a few of them, to be fair. I mean, Politano would probably be the one that I went for, but I just don't think he played for Roma or Atalanta, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go something a little bit outside the box. Do you remember a guy called Iturbe back in the day? I think he was Argentinian, then he turned Paraguayan. Juan Iturbe definitely played for Roma.
I went with Golan.
Okay. I'm gonna run you. I'm not sure if that works, but I'll run you through who he's got. He's got a long career here. Trinadense, Cerro Porteño, Porto B, River Plate, Hellas Verona. So we're in the Serie A. Roma. So we've got the right team. Loan to Bournemouth. Loan to Torino, and then he fucked off and he went to the other side of the world. He's like Tijuana, Yunnan, Papua. Yeah. So no 12th man for me either. Right, okay, so you need to remove your 4 players. So you need to take out Mbappe, Cesar, Tielemans, and Guzan. I'm taking out Banza. I'm taking out Dybala. I'm taking out Quartes. And I'm taking out Scalvini. Who was the guy that I was thinking of? The right back from Atalanta. Who is that player?
My MLS knowledge
wait, hang on a sec. Did Cuadrado play for Roma? He did, didn't he?
Yeah, Cuadrado played for Roma, yeah. No, Cuadrado? What, as in the right mid, right wing?
I think...
Juve.
Yeah, no, he never played for Roma. He played for Fiorentina. Oh, I almost had a panic attack there that would have worked. That's his name. Bellanova was the one I was actually thinking of. That's frustrating. Whether he had a cup or not, I don't know. But yeah, no, my team is pretty trash. How about yours?
And my defence is good.
Yeah. Mine isn't.
My defence is great. The rest of the team's good. Do I just put any bronzes in, by the way?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Bellanova would have actually worked as well for a cup winner. I just remembered his name. I would have been good. All right, okay, yeah. So a bit of a bloodbath, guys. Right, so I've got a grand total of, with the players out, 9 chemistry. That's got to be a record low there.
With them out, I got 19.
That's not bad.
I've just got a defence.
We're in a bit of trouble here. We're in a real bit of trouble. All right, guys, we're going to buy up. We're going to bronze up, and we'll see you in the game.
I put him in a 99 pace Evo ages ago. Made him 5-star, 5-star. He's class.
Look, all right, I've just been told about this left-wing Militao. What the f is that? Oh, dear. This is going to be such hard work for I think... To score, I think, is going to be hard work. I won't lie. All right, best of luck, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. Your team is awful. I feel so bad for how bad your team is. I got a bronze. I just realised that.
You've got a bronze goalkeeper.
Yeah, I just realised that, yeah.
I mean, if I don't green time, I just tend to miss usually. I mean, you've just tramped me.
Do you know Curbs tramped me, yeah, right? When I was like 8-5 down. I have to admit, I've not been super impressed with Bruno Fernandes so far. He ain't worth...
He's not done that. Well, he scored 1 for me, so I can't really complain. Oh, God. Right, well, there we go. Wait, is it... Oh yeah, of course, forfeit for you. Last kick of the game, shocker.
Yeah, I got a little, right. I got a little kick, bounce off, didn't I?
Yeah, it's nice, just so sweaty.
I didn't really want to score
that,
okay. But...
I was definitely moving the goalkeeper. He just stood still. Make him eat some turf. Make him eat some turf. I doubt this bronze is gonna. I mean, he just missed an open goal, so fuck him.
He's probably better been off the pitch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it would probably mean that Bruno will actually push up the pitch, so I'll actually have some options.
Johnny Albert!
Oh my god, what is going on? That is so.
Oh my god. I know. Hold on! Okay.
Yes, we'll take it.
Hold on. Locked on. What?
Wait, what's going on there? Why does your player just run off?
I think I'm being rigged.
I just saved myself
rigged.
2 discards out of nowhere. Quite quick, isn't he?
He's pretty good, isn't he? You like him?
I don't know, he says.
I'm actually fuming.
What a ball that is!
No. As if you save it.
Oh, come on! 1 discard out of nowhere. By the way, that ball was absolutely filthy, and the takedown.
It was the touch. It was the touch. It was the touch that did it for you.
Oh, I'll take that. Look at heck, I've just lost. With 10 men, I've lost by 1 goal against someone who goes 15-0 in foot champs. Call me Tex.
I don't know about Tex, but we'll call you Sutton.
Bruno Fernandes, I've got to say, was actually half decent towards the end of that game. He really came into his own. Right, it's 1 discard, mate. I am going to shuffle up the team.
I think the yeah, you got away with it. Really. Your Bruno came to light.
He did in the last 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
I've got a 4-2-3-1 with 3 centre attacking mids. What position do you want in my team?
A 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, 1 discard.
I don't really want to get you Bruno because I feel terrible. So I'll take anyone else. Left centre back.
You got an orange Portuguese card. It's Ruben Neves, not Fernandes. We'll take it. SBC incoming, guys. All right, guys. Here is a team with Ruben Neves in it. So yeah, we've lost some coins, but not as many as I could have done. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to go see Rocco's channel, it will be linked down below. We're going to do another Wheelie McSpinnerson over there, so go check it out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.